it was real.
They're real. Now we're gonna look at this last video that I'm low-key kind of hesitant to touch upon, but I've seen it pop up in my recommendations more than once. And it's about the SEARS fuzzy incident of 2010, bad art history. I've seen this video pop up in my recommendations more than once. And I'm pretty sure you know, anyone who's kept up with my streams will know what I mean when I say fuzzy. I've been meaning to want to make more video reactions like this before, given my VTuber model is literally a talking raccoon, so you can imagine that I would have at least a few things to say about the community. I've already made my grievances known, let's just leave it at that. But, no, I've seen this pop up a few times, and it's about time that I actually reacted to it, because I would like to be able to give my 2 cents, at least to an extent. I don't know anything about this incident other than that it involved, for some reason it seems to involve King Dedede from Kirby, which I wasn't aware that he was considered fuzzy adjacent. I mean, he looks like a bird, that's all I can say for certainty. But that's about it. I've never seen this video before, I've never seen this Frankie Faye before either, but let's go ahead and check it out so that I can see just exactly what happened at SEARS. And what it has to do with bootleg fuzzy art.
This video is about the time in 2010 when Sears sold
This. Is this actually what they sold, though?
bootleg furry porn on their website.
I wasn't even aware that he's considered, that King Dedede is considered that kind of character.
And apparently had no idea. But 4chan found out about it basically right away.
Of course it's 4chan that finds out about it.
And they went, hey, you know what'd be funny? What if we all started just mass buying this stuff at
Oh, hell no, no. You will never catch me You will never catch me buying anything as ludicrous as this.
3 in the morning. Now, understandably, Sears freaked the hell out.
Oh my god.
And started
King Dedede drool. No. Oh my god. Do we actually want to call it fuzzy? Because this isn't even, I'd hardly consider this. No, and when I imagined this video title and the thumbnail, I thought it was going to be more than just this, but apparently it's just this.
Automatically wiping the internet of any evidence they'd ever sold this. But if they wipe the evidence, how am I making this video?
No shit. Once on the internet, always on the internet. That's the rule that that's the rule that we've always been taught.
Well, Sears made one fatal mistake that day.
And what is that?
Sears underestimated 4chan.
Yep. No, never underestimate the power of anonymous comic book nerds.
And now, 4chan was about to majorly pants them by answering the most important question in retail history.
Own.
Ready? What was furry porn doing?
Am I gonna... Oh my god, I'm gonna have to edit that word. Fuck.
On Sears.com.
So no, YouTube is okay with saying fuck, but it's not okay with saying corn.
Who put it there? And how could something like this possibly happen to Sears more than once?
More than once?
This is the legend of the second worst thing ever sold at Sears.com.
What's the worst thing?
This is bad art history.
No, what's the worst thing? Am I missing something that I'm not aware of?
Real quick, thank you so much for waiting so long since the last video. There will be no more breaks of this length. Also, really quick, metapcs.com/Frankie. Metapcs.com/Frankie. Buy a new gamer.
Sears has like 3 stores left, so... I wonder if there's a correlation.
Setup. Do it now. Throw that nasty, disgusting old computer out. Get a new gamer setup. Get it at a discount. Water-cooled, excellent customer service, genuinely some of the best people I've ever worked with in my life. I edit all of my videos on my MetaPC's machine, and guess what?
What's the worst that could happen? That's a good question.
The machine is customized with
You could be told to take your own life.
Gangster SpongeBob, you can do that at metapcs.com.
Oh my god, the gangsta SpongeBob. Apparently nobody knows where it comes from. We just know that it exists.
/Frankie. Metapcs, metapcs.com/Frankie. On with the video. It all went down on May 1st, 2008, somewhere in Europe.
Somewhere in Europe. Is that the Netherlands? Of course. 2008. I was in elementary school at this time, and I had no knowledge of the fuzzy community. Unless you consider Geronimo Stilton books to be of that.
So, the worst part of the story is already over. Now, there was this furry fetish artist living out there called...
What is that? Not sure if you're told, but what if one thing... You know what, I don't even know why I said what I said. Well, I know why I said it. There's someone in particular that I know about. Let's just leave it at that.
Storm Dragon Blue. That day, he fires up his personal website, which contains dozens of works of fetish art.
No, I don't want to see any of this.
And he uploads his latest fetish creation. It's some fan art of the Kirby game series, which looks like this, depicting the villain character.
You forgot about those books? Yeah.
King Dedede.
I remember I used to read them all the time as a kid. At least until the 5th grade ruined reading for me by making me read books I didn't want to read, so I stopped reading altogether.
Who looks like this.
Yeah, I don't...
Penetrating a little minion creature called a Waddle Dee. And the
I don't want to see that.
Kind of looks like this.
No!
And then something very weird happens. 3 years pass.
Good lord. No.
It is now September 25th of 2011. As legend has it, somewhere around there, someone was shopping for pillowcases on
Oh no.
SEARS.com
Okay, and this is where it comes into play.
Inexplicably scrolled past this.
Oh no. So someone took his art and then just started putting it on product.
Kirby-themed fetish art from the Netherlands had somehow made its way to SEARS in the form of 631 household items.
Good
We're
fucking
talking
God.
drawstring bags, teddy bears, sleeping masks for the missus, clocks, 200 types of magnets for some reason.
My question is this even a legitimate thing that, like, happened? Did, like, someone get the design for this, plastered it all over a bunch of products in, like, an assembly line? How did this make it, if these are, like, I don't know if these are, like, quote-unquote fakes or whatever, if these are just, like, false listings, or if these are, like, legitimate products. How did these make it past quality control if these were made in a factory or something like that? Reminds you of YouTube clips of TV art auction station that was sell. Oh yeah. Mars is the name of someone that is a singer. Mars is the name of a Roman god, so that's all I really know. I actually know what you're talking about, Jackal. I saw the videos of that. And I think there was a news anchor that there was some talk show host or a news anchor who was like, "Oh yeah, give me some of that erotic rat stuff," and is like, okay.
Even a set of cufflinks. You could
Cufflinks? No, there's no way that these products are fucking real. Either a very small one or a very large one, depending on how. Yeah. Oh, you guys are still talking about. You mean Milky Ways? Mars, like Bruno Mars? Well, yes, I'm aware. Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Furnish your entire house with the Kirby hentai collection currently available at SEARS.
God,
and it had
no.
apparently been sitting there since April of the previous year.
God fucking damn it. And where was this being sold is my question.
So how does this happen? Now, this is one of those things that's so genuinely insane that we just have to go minute by minute. So here is the timeline, starting with the minute 4chan found out.
4chan.
September 25th,
Here we go.
3:21 a.m. 4chan Standard Time.
Really? So we know the exact time that this all started going down?
A user begins a thread on the comics and cartoons board with a link to one of the Kirby products.
Oh no.
Quote.
Yeah. Milky Way is a bit too soupy for you to eat all at once. No, I swear that they're called I swear that aren't Mars bars Milky Ways in the US? Don't we call, or is Milky Way, because I know that in Europe they call it Mars, but here in the US we call it something else.
What the flip is going on? He
don't
explains that looking up the phrase King Dedede drooling while eating
unlocks the part
of the SEARS website with all the hentai on it. So naturally,
Yes, we're talking about the candies. Yes.
Traffic to the website explodes. And he wasn't.
No, I thought that's what you were saying, Jackal. You said Mars is the name of a snack, which I immediately thought of the candy.
Kidding, by the way. This term returned pages and pages of household items with some very eye-catching pornography on them.
God, fuck
At
it.
least
I'm gonna have to censor that too.
he's pretty sure that's what he saw. Keep that in mind.
He's pretty sure. So wait, is this a hoax? Or is this just a...
And the floodgate was opened.
You don't eat planets? No, not really.
Horrified 4chan users...
This is fabulous! Let me get my wallet! I legitimately did not see that coming. What the fuck?
flocked to the retailer site and confirmed that, yes, these were real products eligible for in-store pickup and potentially in-store return.
No, where was this being sold? There's no way that these were being sold all over the place.
Store returns take a long time, but there was no time to waste. Anons immediately begin theory crafting. One guy says what everyone's thinking. This has to be some kind of a prank. You know, some act of revenge against Sears by an employee.
Imagine if it was the case.
Another guy says, who's ever responsible, let's blame Reddit anyway.
Let's blame Reddit, yeah. Probably.
Wise words. Now, as rumors circulated, someone started a related thread on
you have a best friend who's also called Bruno. I know that there's a character in Pokemon whose localized name is Bruno. I don't really know. And we also don't talk about Bruno either. Yes, that Bruno as well. I don't know any Brunos, and I don't really know any other Brunos aside from Bruno Mars, from Encanto, and from Pokemon.
Website called Something Awful.
Something
and those
awful.
guys had an even better theory. Could it be that the Sears employee who approved this design or these products or whatever it was simply didn't know what he was looking at? Because there was actually something about this drawing that was very odd. I'm not
what was your first clue about it being odd?
not allowed to show pornography on YouTube.
You're not allowed to say that word on YouTube.
Here's the full image.
Okay, happy birthday.
With a minor detail changed. Can you tell? And I mean right away in the
Yes, I can tell where it's supposed. I can tell where it's supposed to be.
Can you tell what this is supposed to be?
Kind of.
This might sound controversial, but I could not tell either. It took me a few seconds, and it is literally my job to identify images like this.
Good lord. Oh no, imagine having to do that for a living. No, I don't think I could, but I don't want to.
Now put yourself in the mind of an average adult, so a non-internet poisoned person, working for Sears in 2011, and you can see where the problem is starting to form.
Right, because back then, no. 2010 is when I actually started getting internet brain rot. And I never looked back, all things considered. So obviously, all of this stuff was fresh and new to me. I didn't even know what a fuzzy was until my freshman year.
You'd never seen these characters before.
Oh, she's actually making a pretty good point.
Or, like most people, you were completely unfamiliar with the concept of cartoon adult artwork, or you just forgot your glasses at home that day. What you might see is some kind of a weird blue penguin
yeah.
drooling and lifting a ball towards his mouth.
Oh,
which is almost certainly where that bizarre search
Oh, is that? Oh, I get it. It says King DDD drooling while eating. You were only 15 at that time? Well, yeah.
DDD drooling while eating came from. Because the artist certainly didn't tie it with that. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. 3:33 a.m. The 4chan thread hadn't been up for 15 minutes.
Oh my
when
god.
one of the links breaks.
Oh no.
It's probably nothing.
It's probably everything though.
4chan thought. It's not like 200 of us are visiting Sears.com at 3 in the morning.
Oh, you were 6. Okay. Oh, wait. Did they accidentally DDoS the site?
To buy a bumper sticker. This won't have consequences of any kind. 3:43 a.m.
Oh.
Another listing disappears, and then another.
Oh, okay. So there wasn't a DDoS. There wasn't an accidental DDoS. It's just.
And then a dozen.
They're all just being removed now. All of a sudden.
It was like 3 9/11s.
Yeah. You're sub to that. Oh, this person? You stumbled across a video of theirs that I don't Oh, I'm guessing you're talking about her. Well, this is my first time watching her video because this is a video that kept popping up in my recommendations that I knew that someone like me could give some 2 cents on, and yes, my 2 cents are being given.
And 10 1984s. And then as if it couldn't get any worse, that was when some guy barged into that main 4chan thread and he said, hey guys, hi, do I have your attention? Yeah, Fun's over. I told customer service.
Oh no. Oh god. Oh no.
And this was followed by several people also claiming that they had tipped off Fox News and
Oh no. Fox News.
even Bill O'Reilly specifically.
Bill O'Reilly.
Now, whether they were trolling or not, by now, Sears had absolutely noticed and they were shutting it down. And in some kind of horrible coincidence,
No, and how the hell did this fly under their radar?
and I'm not even being facetious when I say it's a horrible coincidence, you might not know this, but there were originally 5 4chan threads documenting this thing
Really?
as it happened.
Oh,
People were complaining
Lord.
that they kept going in and out.
Oh no.
There's evidence of this on the main thread because the other 4 have been lost to time.
Oh
and I don't know if
god.
they ever went
Come back to this awesome thread. A good chunk of the middle of the thread has been deleted.
back up, but they were never archived. There are like barely any survivors from this incident. I'm not saying Sears did it.
I'm saying Sears did it. You think you're subbed, but you can't remember.
But this
Apparently, she said that she hadn't uploaded in a while after this. This video was made like video was uploaded 2 months ago. I don't know if she's made other videos though.
certainly
This is my first time watching her.
didn't harm the reputation in any way.
Aw.
I'm
Wink.
not saying Sears did it. That's crazy. Anyway, 3:51 a.m. Users are frantically taking screenshots and placing orders because there was
Oh my god.
no guarantee that Sears would even ship this stuff in the first place. And who knows? Maybe once Sears was done destroying the links, they destroy the witnesses.
Who knows? I mean, what are the odds that some of these people were able to purchase them and then they got back just regular stuff that didn't even have the art on it in the first place? You have to get ready for bed. All right, take care.
A distress call goes out to the rest of the internet. Guys, we have to find the artist. If anyone knows what this is doing at Sears, it would be the guy who drew it.
Oh,
Only he didn't.
he knows.
4:09 a.m.
Oh no, I just got linked to the. Oh god. I just linked this to the original artist. Oh god, if I don't get a response from him tonight, I'll post it tomorrow.
Storm Dragon Blue, that artist behind the original image, he finds out that someone is selling his stolen fetish art at
Why would you want that in your house? Nobody knows.
an American big box store. And not only did he have no clue what it was doing there,
Okay, so the person that made the drawing had no idea what was going on.
he kind of thought it was funny.
Yeah, well, I can imagine. I mean, yes, obviously, in this kind of context, when you're one of those look back at it and laugh type of things, but Jesus.
At 5:13, he posts a short journal to his Fur Affinity page.
Oh no. Move to count to, no.
He says, yeah, that's my art.
Oh, good lord.
All right. He claims he didn't feel that Sears was ripping him off, and he didn't see a point in suing, which was probably smart because you should keep in mind that he would be a Dutch plaintiff
Oh no.
suing a major American retailer over copyright infringement on a piece of fetish art
Yeah, that's a losing battle.
from a video game for kids and families.
Made in Japan. You'd rather have your own character be doing the thing rather than some random copywritten corporate character. You probably shouldn't admit that out loud, but yeah.
So it probably wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
Time was passing, and no one could dig up a compelling answer as to why this was on the Sears website. But they actually had a secret weapon this entire time.
Oh.
They just didn't know.
They didn't know.
Amidst all the
Apparently no one...
posting and seething and theorizing, one user on Something Awful, a guy named Yoshi Jang, quietly places his order for one item.
Oh.
You know, just to see what this was all about.
Okay.
And this order was actually gonna bust the whole case wide open, but
Yeah, whether or not these are actually legit or whether or not this is just some error.
it wouldn't arrive for at least 5 days. And in the meantime, the search had gotten so desperate that detectives turned to the furries
Oh, Lord of mercy.
on Reddit, to which the furries on Reddit cryptically responded, 5 words. The Sears Human Flesh Grill.
The fuck? The hell does that... Sears human... This... I have no idea what the hell that is or even why they would say it. That's like the one thing you've never understood is using copywritten credit. It's called Rule 34, Jackal. If it exists, there's prawn of it. People make it of Starfire and Raven from Teen Titans. They make it of Marceline and Princess Bubblegum, I'm sure. From Adventure Time, they do it with all characters of all materials. It's just a thing. People want their big titty anime ladies, and they will do whatever it takes to make sure that it happens. And if their boobs are too small, they'll just accuse you of being woke.
Part 2.
The Sears human flesh grill. I don't know what the hell.
this
Where the hell is this even going?
Sears human flesh grill. Theory time.
That's-
Pardon my French, but do you remember how I mentioned that this was not the first time Sears had some fucked up thing on their website?
Okay, so this is a...
That's because it wasn't. They actually had a similar incident take place in 2009. And unlike the bootleg...
Okay. Okay, but why? I understand what... But the character doesn't even exist as a front for someone's Sony. Is there a TV show character that you really, really like, that you think is very attractive? That's all I can say. That's just how it works. People like attractive characters. That's why the anti-woke crowd doesn't like it when ugly women are in their games.
thing, this one made the news. So what happened?
Oh, grills to cook babies thanks to poorly built website. You always thought Starfire was so attractive, but only in the original version, yeah. I bet.
Happened. On August 20th of 2009, so only 2 years before this,
Yeah.
a Reddit user called GFixler discovered a rather hilarious design flaw on the Sears website.
Okay.
He posted his findings to r/funny, so this is a subreddit with an audience of thousands of people, and he explains the following. Some parts of the Sears website retrieved a lot of page information, not from a database, but from like information that the user was submitting.
Oh, okay.
So if you changed a few words around up here, you could change anything in here.
Really? I'll see where this is going, but I am kind of confused.
Naturally, this result.
So what, you change the search bar, or you change the URL to something and then something else pops up?
results in the human flesh grill. Unlike most
Oh,
other
wait,
retail-
is this what it actually looks like?
retailers in the summer of 2009, Sears had a whole
But it would be like someone drawing your characters without your consent. Why would you do it with someone else's? Because people are horny, Jackal. That's literally the only answer that I can actually give, because people are horny.
grilling section called
Grills to cook babies and more. Oh my god. Oh, body part roaster.
human cooking.
Human cooking. Oh no. Wait, that sounds like a mistranslation. That sounds like a mistranslation of something. This looks like that it was put through Google Translate multiple times, and then this was the result.
With subsections like body part roaster and grills to cook babies
So-
and more. But the craziest thing is that the Sears website was somehow even more clapped
Oh no, tools, yo. Fucking big ass saws. Fuck yeah.
than anyone knew, because it also turns out that they preloaded frequently accessed pages,
Oh,
even if they
no.
were vandalized. So if you sent 100 people the link that you generated by messing up the website, the link to what is now, for instance, the human flesh grill at Sears, and if even half of those people clicked on it, according to legend, congratulations, that was now the page that just showed
You
up.
got too much money. Did you get Kyle Broflovsky's Jew gold from South Park? Because Cartman was making a big deal about Jews having a little sack of gold, into which Kyle tried to deny it, but he still had it.
When you wanted to buy a grill. This was a dark day for Sears. TMZ,
Oh,
Snopes,
God.
and even
The perfect grill for a cannibal.
Fox News had picked up the story. And when TMZ asked a Sears representative for comment, they could only say, "Oh my god, this is horrible. Oh my god."
Oh my god, no. One is a shekel.
Of course, being TMZ, they vastly overstated the case here.
Yeah.
They called it vandalism when I guess it like technically wasn't, and they made it sound as if Sears was being attacked by epic hackers,
Oh, I was going to say, we need to look at Mighty Bean at some point.
as opposed to by their own poor web design. So what part of this explains the Kirby Sears incident?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, none of it.
None of it, huh? So some text error is unrelated to some image error.
Turning to our investigation now, as much as 4chan and Something Awful wanted to believe that a human flesh grill incident was the story here,
Yeah.
you can't vandalize a website into shipping you something it doesn't already sell. And the multiple people in those threads who swore that they placed orders and they would show proof any second now, none of them followed up.
Oh no! So wait, they ordered these things, but they never got anything. Did they get refunds or nah?
6 days and 600 deleted listings later, it was over.
Oh.
Sears had won. Or so they thought.
Oh no! We know the internet does not give up that quickly.
Because someone named Yoshi Jang revives the thread on Something Awful.
Yay! A package arrived.
Because Something Awful had just arrived
Oh no!
in the mail. It was real.
They're real. They got through quality control. These were made in some sort of factory, an assembly line, or whatever the hell. They actually made these. There's no goddamn way. There's no way that this actually got through fucking, like, things like quality control or anything like that. There is no way. You got a widow's mite? Okay. You got all that stuff. A lepton? Isn't a lepton a subatomic particle?
I hope you didn't think this video was leading up to some kind of a rug pull, because not only was this unofficial Kirby dinner plate 100% real, it was even worse in person.
Oh my god.
Yoshi Jang did something unprecedented by having this demonic entity sent to his house.
No. Dude, keep this shit out. Keep this out of my field of vision.
He did more than purchase.
You'd be surprised at the lewd stuff made in Chinese factories. I'm sure it exists. I'm sure it exists.
It's the only dinner plate in the world with an image of King DDD having sex on it.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Who the hell? No. Someone... I don't know if it was a computer that printed this just automatically, or if someone had to, someone had to have taken this and put it in the fucking box or something like that. Either that or was some assembly robotic whatever. I mean, this was back in 2010, so it's probably not really that advanced.
He did more than confirm with physical proof what was seconds away from becoming an internet urban legend. And now online detectives had a massive break in the case, because this dinner plate actually gives us 3 major clues.
Yeah.
1, this is physical proof that products exist as described on the website.
Yes. No, the fact that these are real. And who knows how many more of these things exist out in the wild.
So this categorically is not.
I've never seen this lipped version. Oh my god. Could be worse. What if it was one of those... Yes, like the ones that Ed Wunsler in the Boondocks has with regards to 6-year-old girls in sweatshops in Indonesia, because every day Ed Wunsler puts one foot on the ground and other up the ass of a little Indonesian girl. If it wasn't for child labor laws, then maybe kids these days would know the meaning of hard work. I should see the Cookie Run Kingdom when it comes to stuff like that. I'm sure it exists. Once again, it's Rule 34. They could have been made like drop shipping. I don't know. I don't know how SEARS did its things before they went under. Yeah, I'm not doing anything with Cookie Run shenanigans. No, we are not doing a Rule 34, whatever the hell. I remember watching a Moist Critical video about characters, ranking characters based on however many entries they have on the Rule 34 website, which I don't think I want to do something like that live. I don't think that's right for me. Although I probably do very well.
Vandalism. Sadly,
just out of a hunch.
We must rule out the Sears human flesh girl, which, if we're being honest, is probably never going to be the answer
Okay.
anyway, but it was really funny and I wanted to share. Clue number 2. On the second page of that Something Awful thread, someone points out this company called Carson's Collectibles. Now, this is the name of the vendor that shows up on Sears.com and on the packing slip, so that is almost certainly...
Okay, so whoever's at this company decided...
our guy. So if this is a real product that somehow got approved, what kind of company would make this?
Yeah.
Well, here's what they dug up. Carson's Collectibles is what is known as a third-party vendor.
Okay, I figured it would be one of those. I figured it would be a situation like that.
They're not directly related to Sears. They're just allowed to sell stuff on their website.
Yeah,
And that
oh my fucking god, bro just went there, yes.
makes it hard to establish an internet footprint. But luckily, not only did Carson's Collectibles have one, it's really fun.
Yeah, I bet.
According to this post on Something Awful, Carson's is run by a guy named Joseph C. Smith. And this guy really does have a thing
Joseph Smith, huh? That's about as cryptic of a name as can possibly be.
with names, because Carson's goes by multiple. Austin Custom Specialists LLC, Artsmith Inc., and Custom Specialists Notebook Store on
You don't know if you should tell me this, what?
eBay. Now, regardless of the name, Carson's
Provides quality collectible merchandise to the public.
claims to
Shows a slightly dingy diamond.
sell, quote, quality collectible merchandise to the public. Now,
Quality.
this is all kinds of dishonest.
Yeah.
First of all, the public vocally did not like it. Carson's had an
No.
F rating with the Better Business Bureau because apparently their customer service was that bad.
Really? Wait.
Second of all, you're probably wondering what kind of quality collectibles were they selling? It was gay hentai merchandise. Now I want to say
There's 2 entries to what? So, this company was selling their products at SEARS, and it had this Rule 34 on it, and they also sell other merchandise, and it also sells other merchandise of other things.
Bruh. Emotional damage.
For anyone wondering why I just played those, I just read Jackal's message. Do not send that to me under any circumstances. Anyone who decides to link, if there is something like that there of me, anyone who links it here is getting permabanned, no cap. So don't do it.
that this is a
Anyone watching the VOD, do not do it.
sentiment I've seen reflected in both threads. I was not able to find screenshots to that effect, and obviously even if I was, I couldn't show it to you. So please just take that with a grain of salt.
Okay, so we don't know if this company actually does make gay 10 high. I'm just gonna invert the consonants.
So not only was this quality merchandise not suitable for the public, but given how many times this guy got banned from eBay,
Oh my god. Okay, so this is a regular occurrence.
he probably used stolen artwork too. And that
Oh, hell no. I mean, I guess here Jackal definitely has a point with regards to something like that.
is the kind of thing that a certain pocket of the internet will notice. How do we know he's banned from eBay? Let's assume his
There's still no arts of ocean liners. Why the hell would there be arts of ocean liners?
eBay storefront with 3 billion 5-star reviews is legit. Even if that was true, this Carson's guy also left behind a couple of forum posts that read like this.
Why did
Help,
that message you just sent repeated itself?
I'm banned from eBay.
Oh no.
Does anyone know how I can get around this? I want to keep selling stuff.
Good fucking god. No.
And if I wanted this video to suck, this would be a great place to end it, because on paper, this does answer all the questions.
Uh-huh.
When, the who, and the how. But the how of Kirby hentai being sold at
Yeah, Carson's collectibles. Yes. They make collectible lewd stuff.
SEARS is actually
Yes.
much
Collectible
less
lewd
interesting
stuff.
to me than the why. And this is where we get into our final clue. The third worst thing. 3. There are only 2 types of bootlegs in this world. The kind with weird cartoon porn on them, and the kind without.
No, this is the best kind. This is the superior kind of bootleg knockoff merchandise. The one with a multicolored Sonic that says Obama on the side and Harry Potter on top. No, this is the kind of stuff people should be selling that's so strange that you just kind of want to have it. I think, right, it was you, Jackal, who mentioned how fake merchandise can go for like a lot of money simply because of the rarity. How much do you think something like this would go for? Just out of curiosity. Jackal, I might have to get back to you on that once we're done with this video, because I think I know who is the one that may have made such art of me.
There's no way around it. I have to tell you about the Fat Albert Vor necklace.
Oh, hell no. No, stop. I'm pretty sure Jackal would enjoy that. A Fat Albert V-word necklace. Kid, there's a reason I'm not saying that word out loud. Hell no.
Part 3.
Oh my, oh no, we're actually gonna talk about it?
Fat Albert.
Hell
I know
no.
I'm throwing a lot of ideas at you right now,
As
but
he
I
would
promise
say.
I will explain.
No, we need to look at the Family Guy cutaway. And we need to do the freaking the Family Guy cutaway of morbidly obese Albert, who has diabetes.
explain everything. So early on in both the 4chan and Something Awful threads, users remark on how much this Kirby Sears thing reminds them of other times in recent memory.
Oh my god, so that's what so that's the direction that this is going in?
Fetish art appeared on merchandise. Art that they knew to be adult in nature, while others did not. And I know what you're thinking. Oh my god, here goes the YouTuber.
Oh my god, why is half of the YouTube video filled with 47-minute long videos that look like this? Whatever happened to Mr. Shit?
Making a video essay, hitting me with the I know what you're thinking. Well,
You get... Oh, here,
I do know what you're thinking. I do know what you're thinking. And you're probably thinking, bootleg with incognito fetish art on it? Surely this cannot be a long list. So let's get into it. First up, someone on 4chan reminisces, wow, first those pregnant Gwen Tennyson stickers?
Oh, hell no, of course. No, I was breaking up freaking Teen Titans and Adventure Time. There are so many other characters that people get turned on by from other shows, and of course... Rule 34. If it exists, there's lewd images of it. And I guess I am now a victim of that.
And now this. What is going on? For those who don't know what that is, in 2011, which I guess was like a huge year for this kind of thing.
Wait, I think I see it. It's this one, isn't it? Here. I'm guessing it's this. I can see it right there. These look bootleg. These stickers look bootleg, in all honesty.
A sticker sheet inexplicably surfaced.
Yes, this looks like it's bootleg. Like, I don't, like, what the hell is, I don't recall. Is there does he have an alien form that looks like this? I've never really watched Ben 10.
Online, depicting this young couple expecting a child. Only the young couple is a pair of 10-year-old cousins who act like siblings from the wildly popular kids cartoon.
No, I don't like where this is going either.
Ben 10. Obviously, any bootleg fan art featuring a pair of pregnant cousin siblings would be innately funny to those who recognize what it's from. But when you start trying to answer the question of where did this seemingly innocuous artwork come from and for what reason was it made, it becomes abundantly clear this is 100% fetish art.
Yeah.
It's just that there's no way in hell Grandma would know that when she's buying it for you.
No kidding. No, and these are, yeah, I could tell by the artwork of those other things that it's bootleg.
The store. Unfortunately, the original artwork for this proved hard to track down, and I had very little desire to actually find it.
I'm sure it...
I did find this...
Oh, hell no. So we found an alternative version of this? Good lord.
Gwen 10 pregnancy...
No, this is why I will never get involved in shipping wars. I will go with whatever's canon. I will leave it at that. You don't like where ISIS is going either? ISIS is old news nowadays. Yeah, they ain't shit.
On DeviantArt, also from 2011, so I can only assume that this was a really big thing in the past.
Good
Next
lord.
up, on Something Awful, another guy says, you know, the first thing this whole Kirby boondoggle reminded me of was that Fat Albert Rule 34 Vor charm that somehow ended up on
no,
eBay.
we're kidding.
Now let me break it down for you. Fat Albert.
Yeah.
Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids, a cartoon that ran from 1972 to 1985.
Yeah.
Being a cartoon, produced some merch.
Oh,
Rule
lord.
34, slang for...
Yeah.
Of course, that definition is so expansive on the internet as to include things like vor.
And, oh, Lord have mercy, this is... Of course, you would consider it between, humans to be of that. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Vor, or vorarophilia, is a
Oh, I didn't realize that it was short for something.
fetish for swallowing someone whole or for being swallowed. Unlike the Sears flesh...
Oh, hell no. Oh, is that what that is? Oh, good lord. Oh, no. You just don't put in...
grill, this is not a cannibalism thing. It is just a fantasy.
Is that what it actually looks like? There's no way that's what it actually looks like.
And one that...
And they made... And someone made a charm out of this, like some sort of good luck charm. No, this thing would give you a curse, like there's no tomorrow.
That enjoys inflated popularity on websites like For Affinity and DeviantArt.
Ah.
So putting it all together, the...
Wait, there's no way that that's what it actually... Oh, fuck
Fat
no.
Albert Vor ornament,
Oh, no, fuck!
if you will, was some kind of belly-themed fetish art that some guy found online and probably did not know to be adult in nature, and then he reproduced
Oh, so they just thought it was something funny. Okay.
it in the form of
No,
this-
that's the thing, because I don't remember where I heard this from, and I don't even know if it's true. Apparently, when it comes to anime girls and big boobs, apparently that's more considered funny than it is considered sexy.
Cubic zirconia.
Although I can't verify if that's true, and and I heard that a long time ago. Terrible inside view. You've seen better. I'm sure you have.
Chain ornament that was sold on eBay for $200.
It's not even inside. It's just on top of him.
In the seller's own words, quote, it depicts Fat Albert in movement with Bucky caught in the way and against.
Oh, they completely... he was in the way. He's not inside Fat Albert. He's just in Fat Albert's way.
Albert's wide stomach. From kids to teenagers to adults, this charm is guaranteed to attract any age audience.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Also, I recognize this is not the biggest issue here, but I'm pretty sure that's Dumb Donald. And
Is it dumb? I don't know anything about Fat Albert, so don't ask.
the examples in the threads alone go on. Merch with Street Fighter, art, furry fetish mouse pads,
Oh, no. Stop!
weirdly sexual and
I like eat apple.
threatening bumper stickers.
No, I will never get a mouse pad like that. I have a generic black mouse pad that suits my needs. I don't need anything else on that.
Things like that. Put simply, bootlegs like this,
Fuck no.
especially in the early 2010s,
Oh, okay, now this one I could get behind because this one, obviously it's charming, but this is way too fucking much.
it seems, are just tailor-made to be circulated on the
Oh, wait, and, here, this one with South Park, I can't tell if those are Kyle's lips or if that's his mouth open, and for some reason, Mickey and Minnie are on it as well. No.
the internet because they're a seemingly alien arrangement of random pop culture items. They kind of scratch that, like, post-ironic itch. Harry
bet.
Potter, Sonic, Obama back.
No, I want this. I want to recreate this because it looks so crazy.
Pack being an excellent example. So I'm explaining all this for a reason. Why does this happen? Why does some bootleg merch have a weirdly sexual image on it that is only decipherable to brain-rotted internet people?
Good
I believe
question.
the simplest explanation is this.
Occam's razor here.
Bootlegging, especially
Power Man! Yeah, Power Man! Power Man does whatever a Power Man does.
in the realm of cartoons and anime and
Oh, I remember. Oh my god. I think I remember like a few of these. I remember like, what was it? No, I remember in middle school, I would look up, like there was this YouTuber, this old toy maker, named Michael Mozart, who would review very sus toys, to put it lightly, where one of his signature catchphrases was, I mean, really, what were they thinking? Like when toys have controversial features to them, he calls them out. And I remember like scrolling through Google Images looking for knockoff toys and products and stuff, and I distinctly remember seeing something just like this. Pikachu with Tweety Bird's face and Ash with the frickin', I can only assume it was a Mickey Mouse face. This is Pecco Man. This is not Pokemon, this is Pecco Man. And this isn't Sailor Moon, this is Beauty Warriors. And Sonic as a blue fox.
games is more commonly an enterprise in developing countries.
Yes, it's one of those things. No, what was it? I think it was either in Brazil, it was somewhere in South America. I remember seeing some sort of street food truck vendor that had like, what was it? They called it, no, they had like Jimmy Neutron. It was either Jimmy Neutron's head on top of the food truck, or it was on the side. And I think there was also one that said Taco Bell, just because.
Granddad being the famous example.
Granddad!
Oh no, wait. Oh, Sonic Adventure 7?
And that means several things. For instance, that means there's a language barrier. So concepts like these two being cousins, let alone children, rendered in this art style, are lost in translation.
Okay, that actually, yeah, when it comes to, obviously, those types of countries are not going to give a damn about what some more powerful countries' copyright laws do. We have products to sell, And we want to use recognizable characters, so that's why they do it.
And as mentioned several times before, the likelihood that the Indonesian or Chinese or Chilean manufacturer of these items, who probably just ripped this art from the internet at random, the likelihood that anyone involved knows that this odd-looking cartoon is actually fetishistic in nature, it's close to zero. I'm sure that is incredibly obvious to a lot of you, but I just really wanted to drive the point home for people who have never seen or even heard of this type of fetish art before.
Yeah.
And I use the phrase fetish art because
that's what it is. In essence, yeah.
And the elephant in the room here really is that some fetishes are so abstract that for an average person, they would never register as anything other than weird art.
Right.
Even if they do give you that gut feeling. As the Something Awful thread points out, quote, anyone short of being a total nerd is going to see these and think they are weird but just silly cartoons.
It's just weird. Oh my god, and then you're being a trend, but being the, oh my god, penguin deech.
And even if you disagree completely, let's agree on this. If it's popular, it's going on the book bag.
Yep.
And unfortunately, this absolutely applies to cartoon porn when it looks enough like the real thing.
Good lord.
And on the topic of the real thing, let's finally, conclusively, put it all together.
Okay.
Based on everything that I have learned about the SEARS furry incident, unless I am missing something major, in which case, please let me know. It is so difficult to research.
Edit. Correction. Upon further review, the case of the Japanese septic tank guy is most likely foul play. Thank you to everyone who sent me more information. Okay, so
Things like this, I do get things wrong sometimes. I apologize, but
I don't know what that is.
Genuinely just because I don't know what I don't know. Anyway, this is how I believe things went down. In 2004, there's a new vendor operating out of Austin, Texas, called Carson's Collectibles.
Okay.
Joseph C. Smith, the man ostensibly running this business, makes mass-produced items on the cheap, most likely using a website similar to Cafe Press or any of those that let you print things onto mugs and t-shirts and so on. He applies to sell his wares on Sears' website and gets approved, which is great news because it looks like his eBay storefront is not doing too hot. Now, over in the Netherlands, on May 1st of 2008, Storm Dragon Blue
okay, so this is where it all comes together.
reposts his Kirby fetish art from his personal blog onto Fur Affinity.
Oh, hell no.
And I couldn't find a suitable place in the video to mention this, but this link is really important. On the same day, and this happens with Fur Affinity artwork all the time when it's adult in nature.
I'm sure it does.
On the same day, this image is cross-posted to a website called Pahil, which is a massive adult image aggregation site. Pahil is the type of website that hundreds of other sites repost from. It's kind of like a cartoon erotica mothership, and this proliferation is most likely how the DDD image ended up in the sludge of Google image search results.
Oh, okay. So whoever this manufacturer guy is who kept getting his eBays disabled, probably Google. I don't know if he did it on purpose or.
And that will matter in a second.
Okay.
Now, from here, I think it could go two ways. Given Carson's history alleged of selling gay adult collectibles,
He probably did it on purpose.
the guy behind this is either a furry himself or just intimately familiar with what sells and where to find this type of furry artwork.
Probably.
Or, what I think is more likely, is this guy had a vague familiarity with video games, but not too much. I suspect that between
It could be both.
May 1st, 2008 and April 27, 2010, Carson's Collectibles scraped Google images for art related to Nintendo or Kirby or anything in that neighborhood. He was familiar enough with Kirby to recognize the character of King DDD by name, but otherwise misread the image because he wasn't brain rotted
Yeah, King DDD drooling while eating.
and called it King DDD drooling while eating.
Good lord.
I guess there's like a chance he knew exactly what it was and he tried to sell it at Sears anyway. But I feel like the kind of person who would do that could not resist eventually taking credit for it, if even anonymously, because it would be like lay epic prank of the century.
Lay epic prank. It was just a prank, bro. Don't get your panties in a twist.
Why Carson's Collectibles specifically chose this image and named it that, and tried to peddle it at Sears, we will never truly know. And the rest is history.
Okay.
Carson's unleashes 631 Kirby porn items onto Sears.com, and miraculously, no one notices for over a year until they do, and then the whole thing gets swiftly memory holed.
Yep.
With one loose end. Why did this drawing exist in the first place?
Why did it exist?
We must credit the artist, Storm Dragon Blue, who's
Okay.
gone by multiple aliases and currently goes by Mao Otter, has been
Now, this drawing is very cute. We should at least...
must credit the artist. Storm
That drawing, at least give credit where credit is due. This looks very cute.
Dragonblue, who's gone by multiple aliases and currently goes by Otter, has been active in the online furry art space since around 2007, so he's kind of a vet. He posted all sorts of fetish
A
art
vet, huh?
to his personal website and to Fur Affinity, where he remains active today. Storm Dragonblue is a connoisseur at the buffet table of furry fetishes. He's drawn everything from latex
No, stop. What is this?
to inflation to
Stop.
weight gain
Stop. Stop, stop, stop.
to diapers to
Stop.
hypnosis to feet to
Hypnosis? How
tickling
was that a
transformation,
thing?
like literally everything. And
Stop it. Stop, stop, stop. No. I'm gonna have to censor this whole fucking thing.
in a way, the Kirby art was actually the odd one out because
Is it?
it was actually just a gift for his friend. As he wrote in the original description, is it me or am I on a birdie art flood? Just about anything I draw has a beak. I dedicate this one to Gradius. I know you like him. DDD normally has a white belly, but I believe he looks sexier all blue.
At this point...
So that's it. This whole thing only happened because of fetish art between friends. And through a highly improbable series of events that could only ever happen on the internet, it went all the way up the chain of command and got sold at Sears. But I guess if you put something like that online, expect it to come Kirby right back at you.
Kirby, 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 da 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 da. Brother.
It's been bad art history. Thank you.
No, after that, I was just like, I was so done with all that bullshit. No, this is why I will never, ever, ever go to any of those types of websites. Never will I ever go to any of those types of websites. And no one can make me, no amount of money in the world will ever make me so much as set foot on the homepage. It's not happening. It'll never happen. So I don't want anyone who decides to clip me out of context and just assume that I would do any of that stuff. No. Fuck no. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and this video was streamed live on both YouTube and Kick. Be sure to check out the VODs for unedited footage as well. Take care.